Hello everybody, welcome back to another brand new video, and it's time it's time to talk about something that we should probably be expecting what's going to happen tomorrow. That this is not going to look good. And by the way, this is Devin-Foxy Remastered here on the second channel that I voice Knuckles, Big Knuckles, and Uganda Knuckles. And by the way, if you guys definitely, by the way, checked out the last video, then I hope you guys enjoyed the last video, and it was pretty interesting for the first time ever to see something that interesting. Just to see something interesting with like the clippy and stuff, but it looks pretty nice and looks pretty cool. Which, I did explain that for almost like that exactly, but it is time to kind of explain something that we should all be explaining here in the table and just explain what this is going to be going on about. So, yeah, I probably am going to kind of explain this here right now on the second channel that this is not going to look good. What's going to happen tomorrow, which I'm not sure if any of my channels is going to be affected, which this, by the way, this is only my second channel I'm talking about. That, by the way, I support the Sonic community. That, yes, I do support the Sonic community. That is definitely to be on my second channel, which, if some others are Sonic fans and non-Sonic fans, that's okay exactly. But here on my channel, on the second channel, I make Sonic content. I make pretty much interesting content on it exactly, and do voice acting of the characters on the Sonic channel of this, by the way, that was used to call it exactly, but I reversed the name, called it Devin-Foxy's Sonic channel. But, anyways, this I definitely want to talk about right now, and I probably am going to miss YouTube a lot exactly, since I know they're going to probably just kill the site exactly, or if not, we probably might be expecting what's going to happen tomorrow. But there is going to be something that this won't look good, by the way, since I'm going to probably be a bit sad to see this exactly, which I think everybody is supposed to kind of hear this carefully exactly on this second channel of mine. It's just that this may be the last video I might be ever be making, which I'm not sure if this will be my last video to be making this, but anyway, I just want to say right now that this is just unbelievable. The most stupidest update I'd ever heard exactly, which is about the AI, which, oh, trust me, I've talked about it on the last video. I've explained it on a few simple minutes of this, but trust me, this is even going to be longer for me to explain here. But anyway, let me just go ahead and just talk about what I want to talk about exactly. Like, let me just say this, of course, right now on the second channel, is that I did have some great fun with my second channel and all, which I did want to say this, by the way, is thank you, and I mean, thank you very much for enjoying the community of my second channel. Not only my second channel, but I want to thank everyone, by the way, of the channel, that I want to thank everyone exactly for whoever has been a part of my second channel, which even if this is a separate channels I've been making exactly for like, I don't know, future stuff, for like future updates and other stuff, and pretty much more and more exciting stuff that's probably whatever. But let me just say this, that it's just going to be a bit sad to see where this is going to lead, and this is just where this is going to end, which I'm not sure this will be the end of everything that we might as well be knowing, what we all know about. That this is going to be very important, that I want to talk about, is that this is going to be the saddest thing we're ever going to see in our lifetime. This is just going to be the saddest thing we're going to ever see and witness. That this is just not going to look good. This isn't just going to be a very good situation of news. That this isn't going to look good. This is just going to be bad news, and this is just, oh my god, I cannot believe this is just about to happen. Like, once tomorrow starts to hit, then this might be the end of YouTube or if not exactly, which we might expect. Hopefully, this will backfire spectacularly, which I did mention last time on the last video. I did say is that I do hope the AI of the update is gonna backfire, and it's just gonna like instantly backfire, and hopefully it could backfire, which I'm just saying I hope it would, but this is not going to look good. Not only I've actually cared and made videos on my second channel only about Sonic, that I've been focusing my entire second channel based on my channel, on the second channel of Sonic and non-Sonic characters I've been doing since 2018. Even if I did start making videos on my first channel, which trust me, I still did that, but I actually did say this again. I'm only clarifying that, however, I made the very first video I've ever been making exactly for the second channel, which I have to say what YouTube was doing is unacceptable of this update, and it's just going to ruin more lives. It's just going to ruin everyone's lives exactly that. Not only this, but I think pretty much the ID verification shit and all this stuff with the age stuff is just not going to be good. That's just not going to be good because it has to be involved with the UK and then the pretty much Australia, and then it pretty much, of course, is also going to be part a little bit nearly of the US exactly, which, by the way, it's not going to look good exactly, which, by the way, what have I learned today on my channels exactly is what I've learned today exactly is that, you know, is that I wish to say this, that I think people of like the parents exactly should probably would have been more aware of this, should have like been not prevented and all, which this shouldn't have been prevented, but no, unfortunately not. That it has to be acceptable exactly, that it probably wouldn't be close as either which way it is, but again, I think the only best response that parents should have done exactly to give for their kids exactly is just give them a phone, give them a computer, and just give the kid a little bit of advices on the internet and just know exactly what probably could be expected or won't be expected at all. But by the way, again, it's just so bad of like the pretty much not good much of likely. But like I said, I'm not anything about parenting. I'm just only saying about advices, which I'm not like some kind of advisor to say is like, oh, what should you do with your parents? I mean, not parents, I mean children. Sorry, I mean, I was talking about the kids. So, yeah, when it comes to kids, I think the kids should probably either A, just be waiting enough until you are older enough to get a electronic and something, to get like a phone, an iPad, or whatever. But again, this is just ridiculous, man. It's just flat out ridiculous, and I don't know what to say. But like I said, I'm not saying all, by the way, which I'm not saying it. I'm just saying some parents should probably would have like supervise their kids exactly, and would have understanded exactly, just originally go to YouTube Kids, like it's a thing. By the way, it's a thing, which I don't get understanding why YouTube just kind of prefers this anyway with that idea, but this, by the way, is just unacceptable. Not only this is just unacceptable, but this is just like the worst thing we've ever seen ever since right now. This is just like so bad that things should be so much prevented if any of this was possible. But I guess in 2005 all the way to 2025 is wild exactly for how long exactly. But in this Sonic community, that I want to say, by the way, that I hopefully will say that hopefully the reaction videos of mine will probably be hit by the AI thing, which I hope some of them aren't, by the way, which I hope not. And I hope to say more likely for a very much of another reason, as I hope that I don't actually just get hit by the pretty much the AI that might happen soon enough, which I hopefully not, which I know it's going to happen tomorrow. But this, by the way, once it rolls in the United States, we're fucked. And I'm sorry if I might say the F word near for 10. the 10-minute mark, but it's true. We are actually gonna get fucked. Exactly. If this is gonna like roll in or something. Which, by the way, this is just like the unacceptable thing we've ever seen in life. Exactly that might happen to this right now. Which, this wasn't prevented, by the way. We would have not been doing this exactly by letting YouTube think this idea carefully on this with the AI. But this, by the way, is just very unacceptable. It's just so worst that we ever imagined, that we've ever seen, that this, by the way, isn't going to look good. And also, the only thing I probably would say, by the way, is don't be fooled by the age verification thing or the ID or whatever, like credit cards or whatever, something like that. Which, by the way, this isn't going to look good. Which I hope somebody, by the way, can save YouTube, which I hope it's either leaded to two options exactly, which I'm not very sure if I could say that now, but there probably hopefully should be exactly because without YouTube, we are nothing without YouTube to make videos on the channels, which I know YouTube seems to not care about other stuff, which I know YouTube doesn't. I know for just pretty much for a company exactly, but yeah, I just want to say on my moments and perhaps exactly and say this, of course, is that I had fun making YouTube videos. I had fun making YouTube and other stuff. Not only pretty much making videos of the second channel in 2018, whenever I actually decided to make Sonic content, that is like the plush content of Sonic, and then like pretty much non-characters anyway. I just want to say is I don't hopefully don't get hit by most of anything that happens, but I probably am going to be a bit worried about like the seasons exactly. That I hope my seasons don't get hit by anything, which I just hope not, which might scare pretty much most of anybody else, which I don't know exactly, but I did had fun making YouTube videos while it lasted, which I hope everybody is just making the final wish exactly before this could happen on the 13th that rolls in exactly, which I probably am not going to be so happy about, which I think YouTube's just making a big mistake that I think they're not realize anything, that this is just not going to go as it anything is going to be going for, but once it rolls in, then it's going to be bye bye to everyone in the world, that it's going to be screwed. Like, it's going to get screwed. Like, everything else is just going to get screwed. Like, for example, by the way, by any chance, this is just going to get screwed. This is just going to ruin everything in the internet. Like, as we all know, that everything is just going to get screwed and everything is just not going to look good as it's going to probably should be, but this isn't going to look good for anybody exactly. Like, I think hopefully by the end of the day, I hope this just backfires in the end, which I did say that already. So the moment I've actually cared about making videos is the reason why I'm here. That the reason why that everyone deserves to have a voice, which we all are having a voice, by the way, just have a voice just to talk about this conversation. But yeah, whenever I started making Sonic content videos, whenever I started like making like videos like reaction videos and gaming and other stuff and live streaming too, which I still did voices of that too, exactly. But the only thing I ever did want to say is I hope to say is thank you for being a part of the community of on YouTube and the Sonic community, because for everything I've always want to say, that I want to say is hopefully everybody enjoys the long run of pretty much my content and my second channel, and for everything I've ever been doing on the platform, for like possibly for the good exactly I've been doing, and for most of everything. So I just hope you guys, hopefully to say is that thank you for enjoying the videos that I've been making over my life and the years I've been doing, which I've actually just want to say is I want to appreciate and say the word thank you to everyone. That I've actually ever want to say right now is thank you for enjoying my second channel, and I hopefully am sure that I hopefully will say that most of my channels hopefully won't be hit by this, which I hope not, because, by the way, I just hope that things are going to come to be good, exactly, which I hope things get reversed to be fixed, because I mean, yeah, everybody is not going to be happy with YouTube exactly if this happens tomorrow, which it's just not going to be too good. It's just going to be bad. It's just not going to look good, in my opinion. So, yeah, YouTube, I don't know what you're going to do, man, but seriously, this is just the baddest thing you've ever been making. And of the policy, by the way, is just not going to be good, which, like I said, I could say. However, that, if any of this wasn't involved, then this wouldn't have been involved in the first place, because I know the UK and then the Australia is going to kind of be affected that exactly with the whole thing going on with the AI exactly, and then of course with the Safety Act, which, by the way, this is not going to look too good for everyone. This is just going to be bad exactly, which not only this is not going to be good, but this is going to get kind of screw everyone all over exactly on the floor. That it's going to screw everyone on the floor, which this is not going to look good at all. But oh man, we're so screwed. Which I hope everybody actually survives this exactly, which I hope everyone's going to survive, including me. And also, we might get to say this might be my last time to say goodbye to everyone, which, like I said, I probably am not going to be leaving the channel. I'm just saying that I'm going to probably just stay on YouTube, but for me, I'm just going to be on a break, and I hope that this is going to get reversed around, which I hope this is going to be reversed exactly of fixing this problem, but I do hope that everyone is going to probably just get YouTube to redecide their decision, which I will say that one more time again, which, by the way, I don't want to get striked, by the way. I just wanted to just like make this a talk, one last thing to make exactly before this pretty much goes down on the floor, exactly before most of this goes out exactly, which, by the way, I might be scared for what's going to happen about like my reaction videos, for example, on the second channel, which I know it's not going to like be hit or anything, which it's going to be 100% good, exactly 100%. At least I'm safe for that one. But gaming, I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't checked on that research of gaming, which, oh my god, I just hope that this is just hopefully going to be fixed, which I don't know. We're just going to be screwed, but oh man, this is just not going to look good, because once this happens, then this is going to be screwed up. This is just going to be screwed up, and this is not going to look good. So, yeah, and I might say, I'll hopefully say this as I want to say is thank you for being a part of the community of like my second channel exactly, and a part of my second channel that I hope everyone, by the way, to say this is I hope everyone understands right now. I want to say is thank you. Just thank you very much for supporting my second channel. Most likely over the years, exactly to thank everyone on my second channel for pretty much for everything. Exactly that everyone has support my channel exactly like way back in 2018. Like I really do appreciate like the feedback and from most of the comments exactly, and also do appreciate with the people that enjoyed my seasons of like season 1 to season 3, which I hoped everyone really actually enjoyed that exactly of season 1 to season 3, which I appreciated so much. But I don't know. We're just going to hope to see and find out that we're going to see and find out, because I just hope YouTube is going to learn a big lesson to know what's going to happen, because this, I hope to say, is hopefully that I don't know what I could say, because I'm kind of speechless right now. And yeah, this is not going to look good. And pretty much, I don't think this is not going to go too well. And this is just going to not work exactly, because the AI is just not going to work. It's just going to fail. Like most people are going to say it's going to fail. But we're going to see what happens tomorrow that comes to effect, that I think that everyone's going to be mad, and pretty much that all of us are going to leave YouTube and just see how YouTube's going to feel exactly about it, which, like I said, this is just unacceptable that they're doing exactly because if this would have not happened, then this shouldn't be a problem and this shouldn't have been happening anyway in the first place. That thanks to pretty much the government is just going to probably like enter in the internet, which is not going to look good. That it's going to be ruining every single privacy of everyone's privacy and including most of everyone and then myself, which by the way, I have nothing to say anything, which, like I said, I have no involvement with anything else. But like I said, I just only been entertaining people. That's what I've been doing for a living, and that's what I've been doing in my life exactly, even as a hobby of YouTube. But this, by the way, is not going to look good. But I do hope at the end of the day that this is not going to look good, and this is just yeah, this is just not going to look good for whenever this is going to happen because this is not going to look good. Because for me, I'm going to feel so scared what's going to happen, and I don't know if this ever is going to affect my channels or all other things that's going to happen because this is not going to look good. And I know this is going to backfire from YouTube. That's going to backfire by between their update and stuff because this is just the most horrible thing and the horrors that we've ever seen and wait and seen and to see what's going on. And plus, by the way, if anybody else is probably one is wanting to go through most of this, well, say the word no. And I mean, all of us can say the word no because we don't want to do all that exactly because this is either again BS and just unacceptable behavior that is just unacceptable because this should just only be for the parents, not only to the kids. That this is just unacceptable. Like, I mean, if this still again wouldn't happen, then this would have not been involved anyway because I know this could have been an expected something else, but yeah, I have to say I'm making a video for something exactly just to see where this is gonna go exactly because I hope everyone is going to be prepared to know what's going to happen tomorrow because I hope my videos don't get hit by anything, which I hope not exactly because if it is, I'm going to be so disappointed. I'm going to be so sad and disappointed for how much the work I've been making on my second channel by doing the voices of the characters I've been doing for years and years I've been making on the platform that I've been doing on the site that I've been doing very well with making videos. I've been doing very magnificent, and I didn't do one single thing of breaking the rules, which even though I don't know some of them, but like I said, this is just an unacceptable thing. We cannot accept exactly that all of us cannot accept that we might as well all have to go on to alternative YouTube thing sites, by the way. That might go to the alternatives thing, which oh man, just oh my god. Holy mother of Joseph, and for the mother of Tilly. I just hope to say this is not going to look good, and I hope that everyone is just hopefully going to start wondering to know what we're going to do because I don't know what's going to happen with me either, which this might be our last goodbye, exactly, which I know I'm going to probably just go on and take a break, which I might think this might be the only way to probably like just probably like separate ourselves away from YouTube, which I don't know if anyone will stay or will probably leave or probably take a break from this. But by the way, this is not going to look good because we're going to get screwed. Because at this point, this is just going to be not looking too good. Exactly as us YouTube creators and content creators, we're screwed for exactly for what's going to happen. Exactly, which I hope, by the way, that our channels are going to be safe, which I hope some of our channels are going to be safe, but there is going to be two sides of the end. It's either good and bad that we're going to expect, but hopefully that I continue making content after if YouTube actually pretty much like reverses their update exactly and cancels their update, which I know they're not going to. But this, by the way, is going to be the long later of them explaining exactly this to like stop the thing exactly and want more people back on the channel on YouTube, which Yeah, I could expect two things this could happen from YouTube. That if YouTube continues this on exactly, is that we know the protest thing's going to go on and happen, which we might say that there's a thing that's going to happen pretty much in their headquarters outside, which I think that could happen, but yeah, it's not going to look good. And then, of course, the second option we're going to witness and see is that number two, we're going to probably expect pretty much a lawsuit that comes on to YouTube that might get a lawsuit exactly, that probably will face a bit of some trouble with the AI stuff that is not going to look too good in their long run exactly, and their pretty much likely outcome of their wrongdoing, which is not going to look too present for them in court. So yeah, I think pretty much end of the day that once YouTube does roll their AI, they're going to lose money big time. They're going to lose everything that they're ever going to have, and then it's just yeah, it's just gonna go bye bye. It's just gonna go bye bye. But I hopefully for saying for me exactly that I hope big YouTubers and small YouTubers hopefully aren't going to be affected to this, and so would medium YouTubers, which I hope so. Which at all three averages, I hope so. But let's just hope that the 13th isn't going to roll in the AI, which I hope not. So yeah, I hope so that it's not going to roll in. But anyway, this is just a video I want to talk about and just say that this might be our last goodbye, to wave the goodbye exactly, just to say goodbye for the last time that we will say that. But like I said, I won't be making any Sonic videos for a long, for a long time in a while, since hopefully that they will reverse everything, and I hope this gets resolved quickly, which I hope it will resolve quickly. So the best option is that they can resolve this exactly without rolling in the AI, which I think that could probably make some more effort sense, but I guess they're not going to, since we all know they're not going to do it. But I just hope in the end that everything is going to be fixed. And I just hope to swear to God that I hope this is going to get fixed permanently, and I hope that we're just going to get a voice, and I hope that this is going to be fixed, and I hope this will, because I miss making YouTube videos. I am going to be honest with everyone and everyone's facts and opinion that yes, I am going to miss YouTube a lot. Not only I might miss YouTube for making the videos of how I've been making them in the years, but I'm going to be missing a lot of things that might happen, which I'm going to so miss making YouTube videos. So yeah, I probably am not gonna make any YouTube videos until they start like removing the AI actually, which I hope they're going to, but if not, then I'm not gonna make videos for a long time, which it's gonna suck. I know it's gonna be bad, which I know it's just not gonna look good in every long run, but I just hope that things just I just hope that everything gets fixed, which I hope so, because this is going to be the most worst thing we're ever going to see, which I hope YouTube's going to get what they're going to come back to them, exactly what they're going to get, which I'm not saying that they're going to get anything bad or threatening, but I'm just saying I'm not trying to oh, do something bad to them. I'm just saying that they're going to expect something even further more worse that they're going to have exactly on the platform, which I think to expect that more people are going to just leave the channels, by the way, and just go to the alternatives exactly and leave YouTube for pretty much likely. But I don't know. That could probably be any choices that they're doing. But for me, I just think that this is just not going to end up too well for YouTube's end of the bargain of their deal, which I hope that this could be fixed for good, which I hope this could be fixed, and I hope that everything is just going to make a comeback and just fix everything. But if not, then I guess this will be our last goodbye anyway, so I'm just going to wrap this video up right now. So thank you guys for enjoying the video, and yes, from 2018 all the way to 2025, I want to say thank you everyone for supporting the Sonic channel. Not only I've been saying this to support my channel, exactly my second channel, that is Devin-Foxy's Sonic channel. I actually do want to appreciate to everyone who have ever supported my second channel. Is thank you in the bottom of my heart. In a moment of silence, I want to thank everyone so much for enjoying my second channel's videos and so much more, and then the seasons of the plush seasons. I really do hope that this is going to be fixed. And also, I want people to be aware, the plush tubers and the plush tube community to be aware of this as well, since this might be a very, very bad day and a very dystopian, not good day. But I hope this is going to be fixed, because this is crazy. Not only this is crazy, but this is just going to be the worst thing we're ever going to experience. Right now, this update is just going to be the worst thing we're ever going to see. So yeah, I'm not going to be too happy tomorrow, which I'm probably am going to be disappointed tomorrow, exactly whenever this is going to like roll in or affect exactly, which, oh man, just, oh my god. I just hope this is not going to affect my channel, which I hope not. But again, please don't strike me, YouTube. I'm just here to make one video, that's it, nothing, and then I'll just leave it alone as it is. But yeah, this is not going to look good, which I'm warning everyone just on my second channel of the community, on the Sonic community, and pretty much warn them exactly that this is going to like not look good, which this is just going to be the saddest thing we're ever going to expect. But anyways, I'm just going to get going, and this might be our last goodbye. And this, I don't know if this is over for YouTube, like I don't know if this is over exactly, but I just hope this could be fixed, and I hope that the website could be fixed, and I hope the site could actually be renewed and fixed again by pretty much likely the same name. But I hope the AI thing will be pretty muchly canceled and won't look good. But oh man, this is just gonna be bad news. Like, this is just gonna be bad news and BS stuff. This is just not gonna look good. So anyways, I just want to say is I hope you guys understand, and hopefully understand pretty well, understand what I'm talking about here. But anyways, I hope you guys actually do enjoy this video, and I will say this, that I love my Devin-Foxy Sonic fans, that I actually do love my fans on my second channel, on all my separate channels. That I do want to say is thank you for being a part of the community. And thank you so much for enjoying my channels. By the way, in my separates, I hope that you all enjoyed your stay, and I hope everyone enjoyed watching me making videos, exactly like making you guys laugh, have fun, and all the good moments we all have, exactly, and always have like the best moments we've already had. But this is just gonna be one last goodbye, exactly, which I hope this probably would be the last goodbye, exactly. But yeah, I hope this will be fixed. And the old saying is that sometimes when this comes to a sad end, exactly, is that, yeah, I hope that, I want to say is that, you know, we had our moments, we had our great times, and we had our best moments to say that this might actually be a goodbye, and this might actually be a sad ending we'll see ever, exactly, in a very much of a hellhole that we're going to be all in suffering, exactly, that we're all going to suffer this, because this is not going to look good. And yes, I hope everyone does stay strong, exactly, and pretty much likely before the clock ticks, exactly. But we're going to see, hopefully, either A, this might be over, or B, it might backfire. So hopefully we're going to see where this goes and the big long runs that we're going to see. But anyways, I hope that you guys understand, and I hope you guys enjoyed my second channel's videos and make all the best Sonic content I've ever made on the channel and the platform. And I really hope that everyone has enjoyed while it lasted, exactly, since it was pretty much while it lasted, exactly, that things just might come to an end, which I know it's gonna suck. I really do. Again, I know it's gonna suck, but I hope this probably wouldn't be the end, which I hope so, and I hope wouldn't exactly be the end of it. But like I said, we're just going to see where this is going to go, where this is going to happen, because yeah, I hope we're going to pray to God exactly, and I hope we're all going to start praying to God to everybody and look at ourselves in the mirror that we hope that this is going to be fixed, and we can say a little interesting messages in in the windows and the walls exactly that we can say our little messages, and also in the mirror, and just hopefully hope God is going to heal everyone exactly of this update thing, and I hope it's going to heal everyone's wounds exactly, and pretty much everyone's body to be healed again and happy, and just, for pretty much, because yeah, this might be our last goodbye, and this will not look good for anyone. So hopefully, in the end of the day, I hope this is going to be fixed, and I hope this will probably be our only shot of saying is that we have to save YouTube, and just hopefully pretty much get the AI to be canceled and also no longer to come on back, but we'll see. We'll see where this goes on out. But, this is just our last call to say that we all have to make our last call before this happens. So we may never know. We might be wrong or not so much wrong. But this, by the way, is going to be affected whenever it happens in the morning. Whenever I turn on the TV, exactly go on YouTube TV, then this is not going to look good. That it's going to start showing the ID verification thing, which is complete bullshit. I'll actually agree for once that yes, it's bullshit. That don't fall for it. It's just bullshit. That yeah, I mean, I kind of prefer to go ahead and just play game, play consoles or something, or do something on the PC exactly. But yeah, this might be the last goodbye that we'll ever will do exactly. So anyway, let's just make a chance, by the way, that we're gonna say and pray to God before we end the video. That yes, I am the voice of Knuckles, Big Knuckles, and Uganda Knuckles, and I want to say in the moment of silence while closing my eyes to everyone to know how I feel before this actually really comes to the end exactly, and says that I want to say is thank you to everyone that has been a part of the community, and I really thank everyone so much for being nice, being supportive all the years, and having great times at our moments in our lifetime, and actually our best moments of our life. But I hope this, by the way, could really fix everything and heal everything that could happen. But I just want everyone to know is that I hope something comes to good to any of this. I hope something good naturally and supernaturally happens, that something good can happen. So I hope that this is just going to be fixed, and I hope this is just going to be something that's going to probably happen sometime exactly. And yeah, I hope this will be our last goodbye to everyone, which I know it's going to affect every single social media sites that's going to be affected, which I know the AI is going to be affected if hopefully if none of them are going to do pretty much YouTube's thing, what they're doing exactly. So yeah, this will be our last goodbye to everyone, and I might be heartbroken to see this, but I hope that this could be something that this will be backfiring YouTube behind exactly, which I hope you know what I'm talking about. Something good I was going to say, but never mind. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to give this video a like and comment, and subscribe to the bell to be notified. And please be sure to subscribe my separate channels before this could happen. So yeah, this will be a goodbye. And I hope we're going to say our goodbye one last time. And hopefully this is going to be the saddest thing we're going to ever see. Like, not only we're going to probably miss our favorite content creators that actually made all of us laugh and made us happy, exactly, that gave us joy, exactly, and all other stuff to make us laugh and have free things and free spots, exactly, and have everything. But hopefully, in the good alternative thing that this could be fixed around. But anyway, without further ado, in a very much moment of silence, as I hope you guys enjoy the video. And yes, I'm gonna miss every single one of you guys. Exactly, I'm gonna miss all of you. In my second channel, that I will probably say is that I cared about everyone. I cared so much that I really care. You know, in the bottom of my heart, that I care so much freely and very carelessly, that I've definitely cared about everyone in my heart exactly on my channel, that we were like all a big happy amount of friends and family, that we were like most likely like that. But you know, not trying to sound like it was like a weird thing, but we're just saying it's like a communication thing that we're talking about, which it might seem we might act like one, but like I said, nothing pretty much too similar of it. But like I said, I hopefully say this will be our goodbye, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and thank you guys for what it's been really truly mean of the meaning so much to me, that I hope everyone so much for the community that we've all been working together as a group, and a community that we were much more bigger of a community, which we should have been more of a bigger community. But you know, like I said, hopefully this will be our last goodbye and for pretty much what's gonna happen. So anyways, I'll see you guys absolutely for the next video. So thank you guys again for watching. See you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Take care. Signing out. And see you guys for the next video. And pretty much. So anyway, take care and goodbye. I'll see you guys for the next video. Or maybe this would be the last video to make. So I hope whatever is going to happen is going to happen. So I just hope that this update is just gonna backfire in the end, which I hope this is gonna backfire and pretty much more, etc. I hope this is just gonna probably end most of the update of that. So without further ado, again, I hope you guys actually definitely again enjoyed the video, and without further ado, I'll see you guys again next time, and like always is I'll see you guys again for the next video and for pretty much whatever is gonna happen. But I guess we're gonna see. I guess we're just gonna see. Anyway, see you guys in the next video, and goodbye, and see you next time. So sign out, goodbye, and I'm gonna miss every single one of everyone of my community on the second channel. That I'm gonna miss everyone. So it's time to say goodbye, and I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you for being the very most likely the best people I could have ever asked for on my second channel, and every channel I've ever said in my lifetime. Thank you. Thank you so much for being a very great, amazing fans. I really appreciate it so much as my subscribers. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I really do mean it so much for the bottom of my heart to everyone. And spread the word and spread the love to everyone exactly that this might be the end of YouTube, or not the end of YouTube, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow. What's ever gonna happen in the midnight thing, which I'm not sure, but we're gonna see. But anyways, thank you. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. And I might probably get to do something while having a break, and I probably might actually probably not make any videos until this is reversed, until everything is just reversed everything. So see you guys next time. Goodbye, and see you in the next video, and truly mean it. See you guys next time, and goodbye. This would just be our last time to say goodbye, so thank you, and sign out. Goodbye, and I will miss everyone, and I'll miss every single one of you guys so much. I'm going to miss everyone, so thank you. I'll see you later. Goodbye, and sign out.